Hey everybody, how's it going? It's the Daily Shooter, and this is just going to be a quick update on two very important Second Amendment cases in California that are currently sitting in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. The two cases that I'm talking about are Silvester versus Harris, which is basically the 10-day waiting period, and Peruta versus San Diego, which is about concealed carry. So let me give you a quick update on those two. Now, I get a lot of questions about these two cases on my channel because obviously I talk about a lot of California gun issues. These two cases in particular, because they are so important to the Second Amendment here in the state. You have Silvester versus Harris, basically, which says that the California 10-day waiting period should be deemed unconstitutional for anybody that's already gone through the 10-day waiting period, the background check, registration, and already owns a firearm here in the state. Because the 10-day waiting period is intended to be a cool-down period. And why should that 10-day waiting period apply to somebody that already owns firearms legally? Because if their intent was to do something malicious, they could already do that. They don't need to wait 10 days to get another firearm. So that's kind of the argument, or a very brief summary of what the argument is. Now, this was actually already decided by a federal judge. However, it was appealed by California State Attorney General Kamala Harris, and now it sits in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. Now, here's the latest on that case. Oral arguments were heard early February of 2016, but the Ninth Circuit is notorious about taking forever to decide cases. However, they are looking to speed up the process from what I hear on these Second Amendment cases due to the fact that they are so high profile and being pushed. People are pushing them for information. But being the fact that this was something that was only really heard or even argued as of just a couple months ago, I don't see anything coming down for this one for several months, if not even up to a year. The Ninth Circuit could take 1 day, 2 days, 2 weeks, 6 months, or a year. There's actually no time limit on it, so we just have to watch and listen. Now, Peruta versus San Diego, that's another huge one, if not the biggest one that's being watched by the most people, which is basically about concealed carry. It states that California's concealed carry and open carry laws restrict somebody's right to defend themselves under the Second Amendment because California has a good cause clause in the concealed carry's permit application process, stating that you have to have good cause in order to carry a firearm concealed in order to get that permit, and that self-defense isn't one of those good causes. So that's what that's going after in Peruta V San Diego. Now, the oral arguments for this one were heard back in June of 2015, and I had heard that they were kind of rushing this one, being the fact, or due to the fact that this is such a high-profile case. And I heard that a decision could come down as early as February. Again, being the fact that this is the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, they tend to be a liberal court, they have extended that, and we are now a couple months past that February timeline that I had heard we would get a decision. So since it's taken so long for the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals to come out with any information since June, and I'll put links in the description box where you can actually go to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, they've made a specific page that will update you on every single process that has happened within the Ninth Circuit Courts for these two cases, that you can read for yourself basically what is going on as far as the updates. But the update is this: nothing. There's nothing going on since the oral arguments. You have oral arguments back in June for Peruta, and we have heard nothing from the court since. You have oral arguments in February for Sylvester, and we've heard nothing since. Very high-profile cases. Everybody is waiting. Everybody's got their ear to the ground. We are all as interested in this as everybody else, because this is a big case that could determine future cases in other district courts around the country. So trust me, guys, I am really listening for any development that might come out. I check the website every single day, the California Ninth Circuit website, and I try to find out if anything is upcoming. So far, we have nothing. I do appreciate everybody asking, and everybody keeps checking in with me about this, and I will try to update you as fast as I can. If something does come down in these two cases, I will definitely jump in front of the camera, and I will give whatever information I find about that as soon as I can. But until then, guys, I'm sorry, nothing new for you as of yet. It's not really a good word that they're taking this long. It's supposed to be something that, is decided faster. This is definitely not good for the state of California, that we have a court system that would let something like this drag out so long. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.